Chad and Mel back with another mukbang for you, man. Our Tuesday specials, man. And this is a cool one, man. This is what I'm excited about. It is a place that I want to say is just locally here, right?
Yes.
It is a place called The Barbecue Place, and it is in White House, Tennessee. We love this place. It's usually slammed most of the time, so we don't get to come here as much as we probably would like to whenever we do go out to eat. But we got here early enough to where I think we're going to be okay. They do have a drive-thru. We usually just go in and eat, but for the mukbang, we wanted to shine some light on them. We love this place too. So, and shout out to our people, David and Jonna with Relentless Hope. We just dropped their interview, and they actually donated. When I went to do an interview with them, they donated money and gave us a really cool card for the next mukbang. Yep. So this mukbang is sponsored by Relentless Hope. Salute to y'all. We'll put their link in the description and in the live chat. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to them. Great people, man. We're going to be doing more work with them. And I've got over 100 fitteds in my collection, and I've worn this one since I had it.
Yeah.
I love this hat. So salute to David, salute to Jonna. But yeah, Mel's got the menu pulled up. So we kind of know what we're going to get, but we're going to go over the menu with y'all. Just kind of give you an idea of what they have.
They have the same thing as every other barbecue spot, but it's kind of a meat and threes too, where they offer all the different styles of barbecue: the pork, the chicken, the ribs. I believe brisket may be on there, turkey, and then aside from that, they have a bunch of different sandwiches that they offer. The chicken tenders, chicken waffle biscuits, and fried chicken, hamburger steak, and then they also have appetizers as well, and salads.
Yeah.
And then I like going to barbecue places that have a wide variety of sides. You know, some barbecue places you go to, it's just potato salad, just coleslaw, just beans.
Yeah.
You know, you might get some macaroni and cheese thrown in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But this place offers, you know, a bunch of different styles of potatoes. You can do potato salad, home fries, french fries, chips, corn nuggets, green beans.
I was waiting for the corn nuggets. Yeah.
Cucumber and onion, like salad.
Yeah. That's what I guess. What I'm gonna get today.
Turnip greens, white beans, baked beans. Like, they have a wide variety of things that they offer on that. And then they also have the huge, like, stuffed baked potatoes where you can get with bacon or pork or chicken or turkey or brisket. So, with all the amenities with that as well. So, that's why we kind of gravitate towards this one. Limited on hours or whatnot, but you know, sometimes you gotta fight old people. But
most of the time, if you don't get, they open at 11. If you don't get here right at 11, like it's 11:15, and there's 5 cars in the parking lot already.
And the owners of this particular facility, this is the town that I graduated from. I went to school with the gentleman that he and his family, I guess, own this, or he may solely own it. I'm not real sure. But, and he's been doing it for a while. I know Timberly is 21, and I think this place has actually been that long.
Oh, wow.
He's been in the barbecue business because, when my dad still lived up here with his ex-wife, her youngest son worked here. So, and that's been a little while. So I'm thinking that 15 to 20 years. I think that the guy's name is Ryan Berry, that has been doing this. I'm
pretty sure I played football against him.
Yeah, he did play football.
This over here.
But it's a cute little setup. It was a house that's back off the road. The aesthetics in there is really, really amazing. Customer service inside the restaurant has always been top notch. So, you know what? That's why we always keep coming back, and never has our food ever been messed up. You know, usually like when we order, y'all know that like Chad is strictly, you know, meat, potatoes, whatever. You know, no extras, no surprises, things like that, and we've never had that here. So that's been a perk with coming here. So it's the barbecue place in White House, Tennessee.
I'm gonna see if they have a business card when we go through the drive-thru, but I guess we can go ahead and do that.
You want? All right.
Yeah. Plus, I think it'll let me look at them.
Yeah.
I got an idea of what I want. Me and Chance have had multiple business lunches here.
Yeah.
Some have been with Mel, some have been when she's at work, and it's just been me and Chance. But me and Chance love coming here to eat.
This is our first time in the drive-thru, though.
Yeah, never been through the drive-thru, so I don't know what to expect really with it. But you know, I'm sure it's going to be fine, like any other barbecue drive-thru. You know. Oh, they don't have a menu. Okay.
There it is. It's right there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. So y'all just bear with us for a second. Like, my son's looking.
Oh God.
Sorry. You definitely want the barbecue French fries with grilled chicken, right?
Yes.
That's all I have to tell them.
Yeah. And then, what are you getting?
I'll probably get the chicken tenders.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. They got cheese fritters here too, and they're huge.
Yeah, the big old fat
But
ones.
do you want to do those or no?
Don't have to.
No, because see these barbecue French fries are the best thing about this place. They're incredible.
Are you with your chicken tenders? Are you getting the corn nuggets?
The mac and cheese, yeah.
Okay.
What do you want?
No. I was just wondering. I think you're.
We're doing great. How are you?
Pretty good. What can I eat for you guys?
So we want to do the barbecue French fries with the chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken or barbecue chicken?
Either one.
Yeah. And then I'll do the chicken tender entree. Does it come with two sides?
It just comes with one, but you can add one on if you would like.
Yeah, I'll do mac and cheese and corn nuggets.
And then I want the club.
And did you want a roll or cornbread?
We'll do roll.
Roll, okay.
Yeah, and then she wants the
club.
the club sandwich.
We do not have the club anymore.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm looking at an old thing on the
Oh, the menu.
internet.
Yeah. Sandwiches. They got a Philly, babe. Grilled chicken and bacon, fried chicken sandwich.
Do a chicken Philly with no peppers and onions. Nope. It don't have mushrooms, right?
Okay, it just has the cheese, onions, and peppers. So
Yeah.
it's no onion and pepper?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what do you want sides?
My side. Let me do corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets for you.
Thank you.
Anything else for y'all?
Yeah, can we do 2 drinks?
Yeah.
She'll have a Coke. And what other drink choices y'all got? Sorry.
We have Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke,
Sweet tea.
Coke, sweet tea, lemonade.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Yeah.
Okay, so the barbecue fries with barbecue chicken instead. And then the chicken tenders with mac and cheese and corn nuggets and a roll. And then the chicken Philly with no onion, no pepper, and corn nuggets. And then the 1 Coke and 1 sweet tea.
Yep.
Yeah, let me put that in for you guys real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. But yeah, there's so much stuff here, man. And they usually have cool desserts too. We're always just too full to eat them.
It's called, what is the dessert called? We don't have it down there. It's called piggy pudding or something.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, piggy pudding, banana pudding, caramel brownies, fudge pie, or chess squares.
Yeah. So the piggy pudding is like chocolate and whipped cream and it's several things. But what happens is like when you eat inside the restaurant, they you finish your meal and they actually come out to your table with a portion of each one of them and to show you like what the desserts look like and say, can I offer you any desserts? You know, so that's kind of really cool, especially like for something. Especially for something that is like piggy pudding. You wouldn't know. That's like their own recipe, their thing. So it's cool for them to come out and show you that, and you know.
Yeah, and but this place is great, man. Like, we really like barbecue places, but the only thing that sucks about it is that she can't eat pork. So.
Price gonna be $43.27.
All right, you just keep it.
Thank you.
Yep. Salute to Relentless Hope again for sponsoring.
Yes.
But yeah, like we've been to Witt's. Obviously, Witt's is a chain. There's people that probably know what Witt's barbecue is.
Yeah.
Witt's is cool, but Witt's falls into that category that she's talking about. Like, the sides are limited, and if you don't drown that Witt's barbecue in like some sauce, it's dry as hell.
Yeah.
But we do like barbecue. But there's a barbecue close to us. It's pretty good. Sometimes it's kind of hit and miss.
And my thing is, like, I can eat pork. It's the aftermath that happens after the fact. Pork is the hardest thing for you to digest.
Yeah.
And so when your food gets in your stomach, your, I guess, like, gallbladder, like, starts dispersing all the things to break the stuff down, and mine can't. So then comes the god awful pain, the vomiting, and trip to ER. So I've kind of figured out what my triggers are, and I just kind of stay away from them. I love it. I grew up on pork barbecue. I love pork barbecue sandwiches.
God,
but
me too, man.
they have a tendency not to like me back, you know.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things. Like, pork is the best thing that I cook, as far as my stuffed pork tenderloin and
I would argue that
pork chops, and
your fried chicken's just as good as the pork chops are.
some other pork chops, ribs. I can make the hell out of some ribs.
There's that tea.
Okay, thank you very much. God, sweet tea,
Here's a
Cheryl.
cup for you, and I'll have that rest out for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And they're always so nice and sweet here. All the girls that work here, the service is always a freaking one. You don't ever have any kind of, messed up encounters. They're always really, really good people here.
And everybody has a bad day in the food service industry,
Right.
Because there has been times where I have been off my rocker at work, and it's just because there was events or whatever that led up to it, or I was dealing with depression issues, but having to work and shit like that too. So I don't really hold that against anybody. Everybody has a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. But here I have to say there hasn't been one time that we have encountered any sort of thing like that.
Yeah.
So.
And what I want to do too, and we'll just have to do it, me and you. Maybe we could do it for the next one. Your restaurant, Mukbang. We could just do it on a Tuesday, or we could do it on we could come get the food like a day that you have to work, but it could be early.
Yeah.
Because their Chinese food is the best, man. And we could maybe get I don't know if they let us do a couple of different things, but I really want to shine light on her restaurant, because anybody that's in this area knows Fortune Village Blue Roof Restaurant is the dopest Chinese spot there is, period. But so that'll be a cool one. And we're going to start doing pizza ones too. We figured out what we'll do with the pizza ones is we'll just order it online and go pick it up, and then just do it in the car, like we do with the bakery one. We've had people hitting us up about pizza ones, so we'll kind of determine what our favorite, pizza spots are, because with the big four, you got Domino's, you got Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and really those are the big three. But you can throw Little Caesars in there because there's so many of them. Little Caesars is cheaper, so it's kind of like the Crystals of pizza, I guess.
Yeah.
But which I love Little Caesars. She hates it, but I like Little Caesars
like cardboard
for what it is. When it's hot, it's hard to beat a good piece of Little Caesars. But it's not one that jumps back. Like you can throw Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's in the microwave, it'll jump right back. Little Caesars don't really jump back. But I still like it,
There was a man, because there's a Little Caesars across from my restaurant. There was a man, I guess he went in there to get the $5 pizza, and apparently they're not $5 anymore. They're almost 10.
Oh, well, they were 6. I know they were 6, but I could see that happening. I mean, everything's going up. But I used to say, bar none, Papa John's was my favorite, and you couldn't tell me different. But since we've given, because I gave up on pizza. I didn't eat Pizza Hut for years, because I always would eat the pan Pizza Hut, and I just didn't like it. But we ate Pizza Hut after the Just-in-Time Lil White album release. No, the birthday bash, Justin's birthday bash, sorry. And in Indiana, because it was the only thing open by our hotel. We ordered it, and I wasn't messed up or nothing, because usually if you're drunk or something, stuff tastes a lot better. But I was completely sober, and I thought it was the best pizza I'd ever had. And I was like, is this a fluke? So we tried it again, a few weeks later, a month later, whatever. And it was still hitting. So I was like, okay, Pizza Hut. But yeah, I wouldn't have thought that, for the last 10, 12 years, it's just been Papa John's or bust with me, man. Like, I don't really like Domino's pizza. I'm one of the few people that liked it before it changed. Now they changed it, and it's kind of like trying to completely mock Papa John's. But they do have some fire pasta, though.
Where at Domino's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their Alfredo pasta is legit. And another thing that I love from Pizza Hut is those boneless barbecue wings too. Them things are hitting, son. I hope the phone ain't getting too hot. It's starting to fade up there.
No, it's a light. We'll have to go around to the other side of the room.
But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the last mukbang. Sonic shit the bed completely. We're done with Sonic for a while, aren't we?
Yeah.
And that's my hometown Sonic, and I love y'all. I've been going to y'all for 20 years. We've had a love-hate relationship over the last 20 years. More love than hate, but that last visit to Sonic was not it, son. I don't know what they're trying to do with pulled pork, barbecue, tacho, shit. We're going to show y'all how that shit really hits here in about 5-10 minutes whenever they get us this food. Is this mine?
Nope.
So I've only had one glass of sweet tea, and it was on the Over the Top podcast. A Chance went and got it from his house, and it was in a goblet. And you talk about sweet. I had to let that thing water down for about 10 minutes before I drank a sip out of it. It was sweeter. It was sweeter than shit, boy. This is perfect.
Sweet tea at my restaurant is
way too sweet. I love y'all, but it's too sweet for me. I don't like tea super, super sweet.
So that a lot of things that people don't know is when people make tea, they'll boil their bags or whatever, and they add water and their sugar, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically cutting the tea with water to make more of it. Mm-hmm. Chinese people don't do that. They don't cut their tea, and then tea is very bitter. Mm-hmm. So in order to overcompensate the bitterness, because it's very thick, they add more sugar, and it is like syrup.
So that's why. So it's like that because it's not stepped on. Y'all serve that tea that ain't stepped on.
Pure uncut.
It's that pure uncut. It's that pure uncut Cambodian tea.
Yeah, and But that's why they say if there's ever a Chinese restaurant anywhere close to a hood, you know that they got that real tea. And that's what it is the tea at our restaurant is uncut.
Well, I like that stepped on then. This must be stepped on because it's more my vibe. I just I like sweets okay. I don't like stuff super sweet. Some people love their Kool-Aid super sweet. They love their tea super sweet. I've never been that guy. I've always been the guy. I want it sweet, but not. And here's another thing about Chad. I'm Chad, by the way. CHAD. I can count on 3 fingers in my life how many times I've gotten something food-wise and added salt to it. I don't ever do that.
That's one thing I don't understand. Like, he'll get a baked potato.
Never.
And he never ever put salt in the baked potato. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Because it's got butter on it and cheese on it and bacon. It's fine. And I'll tell you why. The 3 times in my life that I've done it, I remember the 3 times.
Oh.
2 times was with a baked potato and 1 time was with McDonald's fries. And all 3 times I put way too much salt in it and ruined it. So I was like, you know what? Never again. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I'll just go with what the good Lord gave me, and cut that shit with some ketchup. If it's fries or if it's baked potato, it's gonna have bacon, cheese, and butter or sour cream on it anyway. So I don't need no salt on it. But I ain't ever that guy that puts salt, pepper. I don't put pepper on anything.
Yeah, I'm not a pepper fan. If I come across, I use it to cook with, and I pay for it dearly because I sneeze like crazy after the fact. But I don't re-pepper my food. My grandfather, on the other hand, shoo-wee. He has by pepper more than anybody I've ever seen.
Some people love it.
He peppers the hell out of stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, some people love that stuff. And the reason this is taking longer than normal is this is not set up for a drive-thru. They cook this stuff fresh as it's ordered.
Yeah.
They have drive-thru for the convenience, and they may have an option to where you can order ahead. I don't know.
I didn't.
But
because I know how I don't like doing that because I know how it is when people call us and how pissed off we get, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be that person somewhere else.
No, but
and they don't have a website, so the menu that I was looking on was something that somebody had posted on Google, so there's no telling how long ago that was posted.
But they do enough business with word of mouth here.
Yeah.
They stay busy, man.
Oh yeah, it's always up here.
And it's I'm surprised actually at 11:37 on a Saturday. We're filming this on a Saturday. That it is because we filmed the Sonic one the Friday before this, like a week before this.
Yeah.
And the thing about the Sonic thing, bro, we went in the time where it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday.
Yeah.
It wasn't no late night.
All right, here's this for you guys.
All right, thank you so
Have a
much.
great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well, all right. Here we go.
So spin around.
Spin-a-rooney. See if I can
On the
find us
other
a spot that
side,
ain't
that
got
way.
tons of sun. 'Cause this sun's out, guns out today, guys.
It's a beautiful day.
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful morning. You know what I mean? I can't tell what's good and.
The sun's not reflecting in there. It's better over here.
So we park right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better over here.
All right. We're under a tree with no leaves on it because it's March, but we got some
Hot.
Oh, got that mac and cheese, baby. So Mel came prepared.
Oh, this is you.
Oh, okay. So what we
They
got?
open the sides so you can see.
Let that mother breathe too. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to look at the size of those chicken tendies, dude. Look at the size of them things, son. This is one. They give you 3 of them. That's, oh my God, it's hot.
Yeah.
We got them corn. That's the code. What do they say? The piece de la resistance, or whatever they would say. That's them barbecue fries there. See if they got you right here. Ooh, snap. She got the chicken Philly with the corn nugget joints there.
And good thing.
Oh, they didn't put any forks in there?
No.
Bless them.
I brought napkins and forks from the house.
Bless you, barbecue place. I guess they just wanted us to.
Well, I mean, they probably figured you were going home. Like, who
Right.
sits in their car?
Who sits in their car and records a video and eats it?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
fucking weirdos over there on the side.
Weirdo.
Us, you know.
We some weirdos, man. We need to get that thumbnail.
You gonna do it with that?
Yep.
Oh, how would your damn chicken?
Okay. This right here, guys, when I tell y'all, all it is grilled chicken, queso cheese, barbecue sauce, and crinkle fries. It's just fry chos is what they call them. Barbecue fry chos. Get you some of them, babe. Want some more? And you cannot beat these things with a stick. You hear me? And what's crazy, these are an appetizer at this place. So this is like $7 for this, $8 for this.
Uh-huh.
I can't come here and not get these. We haven't been here in months. Golly, since before it's like my diet stuff.
Yeah.
But if y'all are anywhere close to this place, and y'all have never been to the barbecue place in White House, y'all definitely need to come through here. I would say tell them Chad and Mel sent you, they're not gonna know who we are. But this place is, and this queso cheese is really nice quality. I don't think we did anything different than we normally do. She's had that chicken Philly before, right?
Yeah.
And their corn nuggets are fire as fuck too. What's the other place we go to that has corn nuggets?
Granny.
Granny's. There's a place called Granny's. It's like a meat and three, like Southern Kitchen kind of place. Granny's is good, but Granny's can be very hit and miss. Would you say that?
Most definitely.
They can't ever keep any waitresses. Probably because they don't pay them enough. When we used to go, because we used to go there once every couple of weeks back in the day, and every time we would go, it would be different people working. But I can say every time we've been coming here, there's the same girl that waits on us every time. She's as nice as can be.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's like, related to the people that own it, or if she's just a dedicated, waitress that works here for a long time. But she always waits on us. She's always good. Oh, what's some corn nuggets hitting for? Are you hitting, son? See, these chicken tendies, I don't even need no sauce with these chicken tenders. And you can get them. I almost got the chicken and biscuits, but I knew that would have been messy because they're like honey or something.
Mm-hmm.
It'd have been like really sticky and stuff. But these corn nuggets, I think more people should serve corn nuggets. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start a petition.
Well, a lot of people, I've seen people in our comments and stuff, they're like, what is a corn nugget?
Bro.
I have no idea.
I'm finna show y'all what it is. You see that? That's a motherfucking corn nugget. It is fire. Do you think they make their own?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know this sounds ridiculous, but I'm dumb. How do you make them? How would you, like, if Mel's Diner was serving them?
I don't know. Because it has real corn in it. I think it has cream corn in it. And it has some kind of cornmeal in it. So, I mean, it's just, it would be finding the right consistency.
Yeah. Yeah, these, every time I get this, I end up getting 2 meals out of it. Because it's, the chicken tenders are so big. Sorry. Oh, baby. Yeah, man. Cannot go wrong. And what I love about them is their mac and cheese is legit too. It's not that powdered stuff. It's not too much cheese on it. It's like the lighter mac and cheese, and I love that kind of mac and cheese. Because sometimes I feel like people try to do too much with macaroni and cheese. At the core, with me, I'll eat pretty much any kind of mac and cheese, but the really heavy cheesed up mac and cheese I don't like as much as the more subtle kind. There's some people that have like the mac and cheese that's fried, that's got the cheese, you know, cheese on top of it and cheese crumbles, and I love her mac and cheese. Hers is cheesy, but it's not, she knows how to make mac and cheese. Really good. But most of the time, unless it's like a special occasion, we'll just do Velveeta. Shells and cheese, because we don't eat very much.
When I make homemade macaroni and cheese, I make a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make a small batch. So it has to be something for like
An event.
a Sunday dinner
Yeah.
or Thanksgiving or something like that, because it's massive. And I learned how to make it massive because for a long time, my kids, that's all they would eat. You know, like at Thanksgiving, my kids didn't eat dressing and stuff like that. They would eat ham and macaroni and cheese.
That sounds like Chance. On one of our podcast episodes, we were talking about Thanksgiving meals, and Chance said all he eats was roll, turkey, roll, and I think mac and cheese is all he eats, and maybe mashed potatoes. I can't remember. We all know who didn't eat potatoes.
Connie?
Friday the 14th. This place never disappoints, man. Never disappoints. How are you feeling over there about yours?
What?
So, where does their Philly rank with you?
It's good because it's not a barbecue joint, but
It's kind of got an asterisk by it because it's a chicken Philly.
so their chicken Philly is basically like chicken, and I don't know if it's smoked or if it's roasted or what.
Yeah.
And they just shred it up and put it on the sandwich, and I mean they may put it on the grill and stuff if there was peppers and onions in it, and then cheese on it. Whereas if you get a true legitimate chicken Philly, you know, they put the little paper thin thing, you know what I'm saying?
That's a ChadArmes chicken and Philly.
This?
Yeah.
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 It's still good though, because like I said, it's their meat. that they smoke.
Yeah, and their barbecue stuff is great. So like, we didn't get barbecue per se today. We got the barbecue nachos, or barbecue tachos, or whatever they're called. But I've had the brisket here; it's really good. I've had the pulled pork; it's really good. We've both had a stuffed potato. I think she stuffed hers with like chicken. I stuffed mine with pork one time. It was really good. Them potatoes though are as big as this box right here.
Mm-hmm.
They're humongous, dude. They're so good. But
it would have been a lot.
Yeah.
To handle in the truck.
For sure.
Just because, even though it comes with all that shit on it, you still gotta dress it up.
Yeah.
You don't, obviously.
No salt gang.
Mm-hmm.
They never disappoint, man.
No.
I'm glad I was able to do this one because shine some light on them, y'all are in the area. Definitely check them out. I'm only gonna be able to eat one of these chicken fingers. The other two will be for dinner tonight.
Yeah, they're huge.
And I still got my roll, so I can make me a chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? I know what I'm thinking ahead, man. I'm trying to think if we've ever tried the desserts.
Mm-mm. Unless you and Chance have.
No, we haven't. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to try the banana pudding. It ain't gonna be better than Mel's, but it's gonna be good, probably. Mel's banana pudding is next level.
I think it's one of the first desserts I made you.
Mm-hmm. First meal she ever made me was stuffed shells.
I didn't know then that he didn't like the ricotta and all the other cheeses that go on lasagna.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a ricotta.
But he would rather die and walk to hell than to tell me that he didn't eat it. But I have a feeling.
What? I didn't eat all of it. I ate it, but I didn't eat all of it. But I knew she could cook. And I wasn't used to that.
I was sending him pictures. He was like, "You can cook?" My response was, "Yeah, I'm not fat for nothing."
That's what she always says, and I hate it when she says that. That's what she tells everybody.
Well, hell, I mean, you learn how to do it at home.
Yeah. When did you start cooking? Let's interview Mel.
I cooked as a teenager. Sometimes we would be tasked with cooking, for the family. I remember some of my greatest mess ups in life.
Mm-hmm.
One time, one of the very first times, I don't know how I was, maybe 11 years old. I was cooking hamburger helper for the family, and I didn't understand that you put all the shit in the pot. After you brown the hamburger meat, you put it in the pot with the water or milk, whatever it called for, and it would cook the noodles. So I pre-boiled the noodles and got them soft,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the soft noodles over in with all of the water and the milk and stuff. Boy, that shit was runny because the water didn't have anywhere to go. That was first mess up.
Want to see what's crazy? That was 11 years old. At 40 years old, I wouldn't even know that. I don't know how to cook anything.
And then there was one time I think it was green beans. Anyways, it was a big stock pot. I mean, it was deep as hell. Big round, like 40 quart stock pot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it had fresh green beans in it and had ham hock and all the stuff in it. And
Ham hock.
was cooking it for like a long period of time. And I remember my dad said, you know, just keep an eye on it, make sure it has plenty of water, make sure, you know, they don't burn up or whatever. And I don't remember if he told me to add seasoning to it or if I just did it or if I misunderstood him or what. But every single time that I added water to this stock pot that had these fresh green beans in it, they were cooking for, I mean, hours, 8 hours or something like that. Not on a high rolling boil or anything. But every single time I added water to it, I added salt. There was so much salt in those green beans, like it was floating at the top.
Oh, wow.
So
how
was,
old were you?
I was like 11.
You see what I'm saying? You were 11, though.
So that was two of the biggest mistakes that I think that I've ever made. And then when I moved out on my own, I didn't understand the remnants of a crock pot. I didn't know that, like, you put your meat in the crock pot and, like, some hours later, you know, I had the notion one night that I was going to put something in the crock pot and it was going to be done in a couple hours. No, it wasn't.
Fast forward like 20 years later, we ate crock pot food at Tailgates and Tallboys.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody thought I was weird for that. Like, when we went to Tailgates and Tallboys, they're like, oh, you're going to stay or you're going to eat from the food truck? No, fuck no. I have roast potatoes, carrots, and macaroni and cheese and shit at the hotel, like cooking now. And gravy, brown gravy.
It was fire because there was a bunch of like carnival food there.
Yeah.
Which that actually may be fun to do. Well, we ought to do that this year when we go, if they have those.
When we have everybody.
That would be a fire mukbang. To have like a big group of us.
Yeah.
Like trying carnival food. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. I was just thinking about that the other day.
But
Man.
yeah, I can get down now.
Yeah.
Usually in a moment's notice. He'd be like, what are we about to eat? I don't know. I'll figure it out.
And what's crazy, and my mama's the same way, but Mel and my mama both are great cooks, and they never follow recipes. They just freestyle their food when they cook it.
Yeah, that's like my potato soup. Everybody's like, what's your recipe? I have made that potato soup 70 different times, and I do it different every single time. And every single time it comes out fire. And then they're like, well, how much? I have no idea. I put it in until it looks right.
Yeah.
I will get a recipe and I will follow it the first time.
Hungry fella.
And then I alter it. I alter it to what I need it to do. And then I can't even really say it's mine because I can't tell you what I do. I just look up the cabinet and I'm like, oh.
I think the most fire
seasoning's good.
The most fire thing that I think Mel makes is probably, she calls it cracked chicken soup, but it's not soup. Mm-hmm. It's like cracked chicken pasta. Mm-hmm. And it is.
And that was a recipe that I had got off TikTok, and I followed it verbatim the first time.
And it was cool the first time. Yeah.
Never followed it the same again.
When she went and Peyton Manning that shit at the line of scrimmage and called Omaha. That shit, the last time she made it, it's been several months ago. But when I tell y'all, that shit, we ate that for what, 4 days?
I think you did.
And by we, I mean me. She was like, do you want me make anything? No, I'll just eat that. I ate that shit till it was gone. I mean, it was, because she makes a big amount because it's me, her, and her pawpaw, you know. Well, she makes a lot because we can get multiple meals out of it. He'll take some down to his house, you know. But there's a lot of stuff Mel makes that's fire. But if you ask me, because people have asked me before, what's your favorite thing that Mel makes? It would be that. It would be that. What about you? What's your favorite thing that you make?
Lasagna.
Your lasagna's fire too. Damn it. Hell yeah, man. So, I've got 2 whole chicken tenders to eat for dinner tonight. When we get back home. Like later, after you get off work. And I got that roll. Overall, this was stellar. I mean, it's never let us down. There's never a time we walked out of there where we were like, it wasn't that good today. You know, because every time Jordan misses jump shots, bro. Every place that we go, there's always somewhere where you're like, man, it just didn't taste as good as it normally does.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating with this place. It's always been the same. It's always been good. The service has always been good. And we couldn't recommend it more, man. What do you give, 1 to 10, what do you give the chicken Philly?
7.
7 out of 10? What about the corn nuggets?
10.
10 out of 10. I give the corn nuggets a 10 out of 10. Well, I think that's our first 10 out of 10 ranking on this mukbang series. But it's well deserved.
Only because those are a rarity.
Yeah. We only have 2 to compare. I mean, them and Granny's. But we've tried, Mel's gotten some at the grocery that were frozen, and they were cool. But they just don't hit the same. Even though Mel puts them in the air fryer, they
I
still...
put them in the air fryer, and these are fried, you know.
Oh, they're deep fried?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Healthy.
the difference.
Yeah. The fries, the barbecue, I mean...
I don't have anything to really compare them to, but I would give them a 10 because...
Yeah, they're the reason that we love coming here the most. Like, because there's other places. There's a place called Buck's Barbecue, and I think it may be a chain. They do those because I used to get them years ago when I used to deliver tires because it was close to my shop that I was working out of. We ought to try that sometime to see how it compares. But they make they do it with pulled pork or pulled chicken or pulled turkey. You can get turkey as well. I give the chicken tenders, I'll give them a 9 out of 10. Mac and cheese, I'd give a 9 out of 10. Guys, y'all need to, if y'all are in the area, even if you're 20-30 minutes away, it's worth a drive. Just make sure you check that they're open before you come.
Yeah.
Because their hours are a little limited. I don't know if they're open. They're not open for breakfast, but I don't know.
No,
if
they open at 11 o'clock every day. They're open till 7.
11 to 7. Yeah.
And you know, it's family, locally owned, run. You know, so if they've got, you know, something going on or, you know, vacation or whatever, you know, they shut it down. You know, as we all do.
Yeah.
And they're not open on Sundays. So it's
Oh, that's fun, man. I didn't know that.
yeah.
That makes sense though. But yeah, man, loved it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. This is our first one of these that's like a strictly like locally owned spot. You know, $5 Bakery is multiple of those, but that was like the closest thing to that.
Yeah.
But if y'all are in the area, Middle Tennessee area, even if you're traveling to Nashville and you want to try to venture outside of Nashville to try a little mom and pop owned place, the barbecue place in White House is definitely worth the trip.
And if you want to take a peek, they do have a Facebook page.
I'll find the link for them. We'll put it in the
Yeah.
description. Y'all can check out the Facebook.
Check out constantly when they're adding stuff to the menu, or they have specials that they run daily or weekly. They'll post them up like, hey, we got this. I believe it's daily specials.
Yeah.
Because chicken and dressing is on one of the days.
Ooh. Have we ever had that from here?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
But you can check it out and see the pictures and see all the goodness for yourself. And, you know, if that entices you to come on, you know, up, because there may be things that you like that he don't like.
Yeah, y'all may have like a normal person's palates. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can
And you
go.
want to see the real,
Yeah.
then it's on there.
And there's other stuff to do out here in White House too. I mean, there's plenty of places to go, you know. But this is a mom and pop spot that it's right off the interstate.
Been here for a while.
Yeah. But check it out, man.
Yep.
We love y'all, man. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment section. Let us know where y'all want to, what else y'all want to see us do. And we're going to keep the mukbang series going, man. Thank y'all so much. Love, peace, and hair grease, baby. You want to get that?